So yesterday I saw Cocaine Bear on Thursday night there.
Yes.
Just opened up. You know what? This might be the movie I enjoyed the most in February.
More than Quantumania?
Well, Quantumania was, a fun, big, over the top.
Yeah.
But this movie was quite fun. It had a lot of laughs in it.
Oh, that's good.
There was a lot now, having said that, there was a lot that it did kind of drag, and I'm like, you should have just cut this out. There's no need for this stuff, right? Like, there was a lot of parts I'm like, nope, don't need this. It's like, just get into it and get going, right? You don't need to stop to explain something or introduce another character. You introduce them through context, and they're moving along there.
Do you get to see
Good,
the
Kitty.
bear a lot? And is the bear funny?
You do. And you can tell they're trying to do it on the cheap because the bear, when you see it doing stuff, it's visual effects,
Is
right?
it a person in a bear suit sometimes?
I think sometimes when you see like just the paw or something,
Yeah.
or just the footprints as it's walking along, I think then it's someone and it's just in a costume.
If I was ever in a movie,
Because they want to make it on the cheap, right?
I like to be the bear. I can't, then I don't have to memorize any lines.
Because I guarantee you, most of the money for this probably went into the visual effects just for the bear. Now, there was a lot of... I'm not going to spoil it. This is a spoiler-free review. There's a lot of different characters in this.
It did look that way from the trailer as well.
You've seen this from the trailer. So there's a couple of kids, and there's a mom, there's some teenagers, there's the paramedics.
There's some drug dealers, it looks like.
Yeah, there's some drug dealers as well. There's some cops.
Park ranger.
There's a park ranger, and she's the highlight of the movie for me. Her name's Margot Martindale, and yeah, she's the park ranger, and she's hilarious. There's also some hippie tree hugger guy.
Oh yeah.
In
the park.
That she's,
granola eating people.
No, he's meeting with the park ranger.
Oh.
But I don't want to give it away.
Okay, no, don't give
Ray
it away.
Liotta's in it as well. You know
His
that.
His last role.
Yeah, I believe so. So this had a lot of fun in it. As I said, the park ranger is the best, but people have been going on about the ambulance scene, which is also good, and she's in that too. There's some funny stuff with one of the kids. The teenagers are pretty funny as well. I don't know if they're teenagers. They might be like early 20s, but they're real dumb. Okay? And, and there's a lot of cocaine in this movie. Which I'm sure is probably just flour. But,
yeah,
man, it's pretty wild and wacky.
Yeah.
Some people have compared it to 80s horror B movies. And this definitely has that vibe. And it's in the 80s too, right? Because this event that inspired this story, this is not based on a story, it inspired it. This happened in the 80s, right?
Right.
And if you want to know what happened in real life, when the bear did cocaine, okay? In real life, not in the movie, but in real life, spoilers, the bear died.
I imagine. Because they probably didn't have any control and went a little bit overboard.
Yeah. So this is just, they took that idea and they ran with it. Like, let's have some fun with it.
Right.
And it's a wacky movie, and it knows it's wacky.
Yeah,
so it plays into it.
You just gotta go with it.
And I was surprised. I knew Ray Liotta was going to be it, but I didn't know that Han Solo himself, Alden Ehrenreich, was going to be in this.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So he's quite good in it. So
it's a fun time then.
Are you going to check this out?
Probably not, unless if I have a time.
I would recommend checking it out. It's only like an hour and 35 minutes.
I'm pretty busy.
Although one bad thing that happened to me, I said recently that where I go is the Cineplex, and they've been playing less trailers, but this time 16 minutes of trailers. I was like, this is ridiculous. When you're getting like 3 to 5 minutes of trailers, and then they start the movie. Now it's 16 minutes of commercials, trailers.
Listen,
I was not having that.
It saved me when we had the ice storm last week. I was trying to get to women talking, and it took about 15 minutes for both of us to get the ice off my car, so I was there on time.
But that's on you for not showing up on time.
Well, that's for the stupid weather.
Well, the weather's great out here in the woods today. Hopefully we don't run into any bears. Maybe we just find some of that sweet cocaine. I can't
drugs. Drugs are bad. That's our official statement on the topic.
There's stuff in that. There's stuff in the movie, like right at the beginning, like the America's war on drugs in the 80s. You know?
Yeah.
Remember that it got started by Nancy Reagan.
No.
It was anyway, and it was a complete failure.
But I do know, like in the 80s, like when I was a kid living on the Atlantic coast, there was an awful lot of like people bringing drugs in, like at the boats and the shore, and hiding it in the woods and stuff like that.
Isn't there always that happening?
No, I think they're really on top of it now much, but they didn't seem to have much control of it then because it was happening a lot.
Okay.
And yeah, there was a lot of that going on.
I recommend that you check out this Cocaine Bear movie.
Yeah.
You could take the kid. I mean, she's a teenager,
Well,
so not a big deal.
Just
And
a matter of time.
there someone brought their young kids there. It was like 10-year-old kids there.
I might be scared of bears, for sure.
I mean, it's rated here in Canada. It's rated 18A, which is the
Right.
equivalent of restricted in the U.S. So you can take your kids, but you have to go with them.
Yeah.
It's not that scary. There's like some
No.
blood in that, but it's really good. I give this a best movie ever. I can't
Right.
see myself rewatching it over and over again, or even buying a copy of it, because it's not
Right.
really my kind of movie. But I had a fun time, right?
Good. Yeah.
So, and I if you check it out, you can report back here. Anyone else checking out Cocaine Bear? It's getting a lot of buzz right now. If you are, or if you're going to, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. We'll read them out on the next time, hopefully to coincide with your when you review it.